Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're jumping in straight to the tutorial. So I'm using the Pierce baby cream to moisturize my face, the Zaron face primer. I rub this all over my face. And if you don't have oil, if you have combination skin, if you don't have oily skin, you could stop now, apply your foundation. But since I have very oily skin, so I go in with this loose powder to set my face before I applied my foundation. So I'm mixing this Flawless Ivy and Zaron foundation. All of them are Nigerian brands. Today we are doing makeup only Nigerian brands, and they're affordable too. So we are glamming up with just the Nigerian brands today. So I'm dabbing this using the Zaron beauty sponge. I go in with that Flawless, the one I showed before. I use this one to bronze my face. And if you notice, I don't apply foundation close to my hairline because I'll go in with this shade to apply on close to my hairline. So then I'm using Flawless Ivy concealer. I'll use a lot of Flawless Ivy product today because I think I ordered almost everything. That's why I have a lot of their products. I blend it out using that same beauty sponge. There are some awesome Nigerian brands like the Nuban Beauty. That's the next one I'm trying. That Zaron foundation is perfect. Beauty by 80. There are a lot of good Nigerian brands, so you don't have to break a bank before you could afford makeup. Still that on that same Flawless Ivy foundation, the one I used to contour. To use it to contour my nose now. So back in those days when we were growing up, that it was only Mary Kay that was reigning. Like the makeup products were really expensive then. But right now, good product. Nigerian brands have good product now. That time it was there's this foundation Classic. Oh, everybody, Classic is not even a Nigerian brand, but that was what was reigning then. People was using Classic, and when you use Classic and foundation, you now look coffin ready because you didn't have any shade. You just look white after applying Classic and foundation. Those days. Then Zaron now came. Zaron things were really expensive too. I remember those days I said I was going to learn makeup with Zaron. The price they told me then, oh my goodness. So I'm blending the concealer. I use that Flawless Ivy concealer. I'm blending it using that same Zaron beauty sponge. So this is Flawless Ivy lip palette. I use it for my contour. So I go in with that shade to use and not contour, please. As my blush, still go in with that Flawless Ivy loose powder to set all over my face. Guys, I like to set after applying all this powdered product. You have to set with liquid products. What's wrong with me today? After applying all those liquid products, you have to set it with the powder so that it will not look like, when you are dealing with mud, right? You have to set it. So another Flawless product. I told you guys I bought everything. I think it was that Igbo chick. That's her name is Dima now. If you are not new to beauty and YouTube, you know that Igbo chick that her name is Dima now. Then I applied this is my finish. I applied this one all over my face. This is my face powder. So she recommended the Flawless Ivy, so I just had to go and packed everything. So if you are OG, if you have been watching beauty videos back in those days, that Igbo chick that time, oh my goodness, I think she was like the only relatable Nigerian content creator, beauty content creator that was then that time. So is Davis Eye Pencil Nigerian brand? It's really common, so I was really confused. Is Davis a Nigerian brand or not? I even went to check it out. I could not even find if it was a Nigerian brand. But if you're in Nigeria, Davis Eye Pencil is not difficult to find. It's everywhere. That's why I was like, oh, maybe it's a Nigerian brand. But if it's not a Nigerian brand, please correct me in the comment section so that I will learn too. So I go in that Flawless Ivy as my eyeshadow base. Tap it all up so that it will cover those dark circles on my eyes, So anything you think is not a Nigerian brand, please tell me. Go in with this shade to set my nose contour, and I take it all towards my crease. So I'm using Flawless City Girl, starting with that deep green. Tap this one, the outer corner of my eyes. So today we're talking just the product. So I was mentioning Nuban Beauty, Beauty by AD, Flawless Ivy. The other one, Zekel, their products. Some of them doesn't. And I went to Avo foundation. Do you know that the attendant told me that it's really oily? I should not buy it. I was like, wow. So I have to buy it and do a review. Like, I shouldn't take what somebody tell me. I should try it out by myself to determine if it's oily or not. So they are good Nigerian brands. Which one did I not mention? Please, the one I not mention, line them up in the comment section. The one that you have tried, like the one you tried and you know it's good. There's this particular one I'm forgetting. But they are good Nigerian brand products these days, or good African brands. I've talked about that one, right? Grwm Beauty by AD. There's this Oma, I don't know whether it's pronounced like that, UOMA Beauty. I've seen the reviews. This particular brand is really good. Yanga Beauty, I forgot. Hega and Esther, Debota Cosmetics, Zekel, Banki Lawal, Kudi Cosmetics, BM Pro. They are really good Nigerian brands these days. Like, if I did mention all, I'm just talking about the ones I'm aware that I know that people have talked about. I don't want to recommend something like you go and use it and it doesn't make sense. Like the Zekel products, you use it at your own risks. There is that. If you see that yellow palette I'm always using like mirror, I bought that palette. The eyeshadow was nonsense. So guys, this is the final look. Hope you like something from my rambling today. Share your thoughts on the comment section. Until the next video, bye guys.